Tactically, you're Dave Blake. What would you do?
Well, really, it's a proper road trip this, Terry, isn't it? We've got Paul Kay, Billy Taylor in back.
Are we meeting some through there, James, as well, did you say?
I think ultras are coming.
Oh, very good.
It might be a shock to our followers, but we are off to watch South Elmsall. We don't watch them often, do we, Terry?
That's one of my favourite away days, this, well, for match days.
So what were you saying about Dave Blake last week, Billy?
Last week?
Were you slagging him off?
No idea, look at it.
You were trying to take Joe Stevenson on last week as well, weren't you?
That's funny, when we played Denby last week, pal.
Well, week before, well, it was still last week. Still last week, technically.
Is Joe Stevenson big lad?
Yeah.
Centre half, him who James went video and asking.
Yeah, you said you'd take him, wouldn't you?
Listen,
We spoke to him actually on Sunday.
yeah.
Went to watch a tournament.
Oh, you've seen him since?
Yeah, Sunday. We went to watch a tournament, our Theo in a tournament at Moorthorpe, and he must run a kid, good at it. He must run a kids team, and probably just before we came back for Legends game, we were walking round and I had 10 minutes with him, yeah.
So how's whirling going, Billy?
Very good at minute, mate. We've just got 2 new flavours.
2 new flavours?
What are they? Is it top secret or can I tell
No,
us?
we've got a chocolate one with chocolate like biscuit with salted caramel in.
Spoil it salted caramel by putting it in a chocolate biscuit.
But then we've got a normal one with salted caramel in.
That sounds better.
Cherry toffee.
Terry Toffee!
Yeah.
Terry's
Named after these,
Terry's toffee.
Yeah.
So you know that Chris Dixon, referee from Wednesday nights?
Yes.
He's messaged me. Loves video.
Oh, excellent.
He because
Why have you put it on?
well, it's that one from Wednesday night, isn't it? Chris Dixon.
Oh, it was Swinton game, yeah, I'm thinking it.
But he's got his own fan club, hasn't he?
I've got a few of them there, weren't
Yeah, they're called, you know, like the Ronettes from the 60s, 70s, the Dixonettes.
Dixonettes.
There's only 4 of them, barbershop quartets, and when he gives a penalty in a game, they all cheer if he's got it right.
What if he gets it wrong?
I know. Well, they'll start arguing with whichever team's been wronged, won't they?
Can't believe it, it's started raining.
I know.
And I've just
Oh,
hung.
no, you fetch me.
Do we need to turn round?
No, we're alright.
I've just hung washing out.
I've left my umbrella in car as well.
Oh, well, we're not turning around for them to become
I
Wally
bet
with the
that's got
brolly.
your backpack.
I'll have to put the parachute up, James.
Well, at least I've got the parachute.
Yeah.
Are they on AstroTurf today? Are they on?
Well, they're on Frickley ground, I think. They better be, because we'll get a bit wet.
Well, you've sorted this out, James, so I'm hoping that logistically you've got it right, because if not, it's going to be a bit of a shower of.
Yeah. We can't.
You were taking us to Emsworth when you were in my car.
Well, I'm not taking blame for that. You put part view in the sat nav, and it was not to do with me.
It's your fault. You were co-pilot.
It's not
You
like
should-
you, James, not to take blame. If you do something wrong, you usually hold your hand up and go, yeah, that's. I know it's never happened yet, but I'm sure if it did,
Paul put it
you
in.
would take blame.
Paul put it in.
That's your fault,
He put
Paul,
in
that's
park. He put park view, and then he goes, "Oh, it's not as far as I thought. We'll get there for 1/4." And then we hit a traffic jam when he just said, "Well, I thought we should have gone right there." And
Where were this from? Kieran, picking Kieran up.
no, from ground.
From Maine. They were taking us over Emsworth because we were going to cut off somewhere.
So one thing everybody were disappointed about this morning was no Dean Sidebottom.
He says he's on holiday, Bill.
He's gone to Cleethorpes, and have you heard about Jellyfish?
No.
He's had an encounter. We'll have to find out a bit more. Details are a bit vague, but he's had an encounter with some jellyfish.
In Cleethorpes.
No, when he was in Spain. When he was in Spain. Apparently, is it Adam, his mate?
It might have had some
in with glasses.
He might have had some jellied eels, but not about jelly.
I hope he's not been trying to kick it.
Apparently,
He did his penalty.
Apparently, Adam's had to dive in and pull him out.
Oh, it's sucking him under.
No idea, but
He has been on holiday with Ada, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing he won't be coming Wednesday because with Stocksbridge.
Well, Stocksbridge's old club, he'll probably.
Oh, has he played for him? Has he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he was at Stocksbridge.
I
I think he's mentioned it a couple of
Has
times.
he? I didn't realise.
He's probably.
Oh, he played with Jamie Vardy?
Yeah, apparently.
So they say. There's the Jamie Vardy stand, and there's the Dean Sidebottom seat.
Toilet.
There's a Dean Sidebottom seat, and it isn't toilet, because that's how his performances were for Stocksbridge. But he's probably got his own director's bot or some sort
Probably
of box.
so, yeah. Yeah. So,
I hope he is there on it. yeah.
one topic of the day, comedies as well. One thing I didn't mention, but we didn't have long, did we? What would you say is one of the best ever? So we'll talk about British comedies. Which one would you say is the best you've ever watched? No, but in terms of actual single episode of something.
My favourite single episode would probably be Only Fools and Horses, Batman and Robin.
Oh, you like that? Because I think the Jolly Boys outing is incredible.
Yeah. And the other one, most of them are good, aren't they? The Bloke Dolls, that one's a good one.
Yeah, because one of the best bits of comedy I've ever watched is probably a bit more. It's proper top end stuff. But you know the royal family, Queen of Sheba, the one where Grandma died.
Yeah.
I just think it's one of the best written pieces of work ever.
It were right sad, but right
funny
as well. wasn't
It right
it?
through, and it has a brilliant ending. I think I was nearly in tears when I watched it.
When you look at programmes like that, just filmed in a front room, you think it might be all right for 10 minutes or. But how do they get 2 or 3 series out of that? And it was brilliant.
It was groundbreaking as well.
What was?
It had never been done before, just in a room.
What was done for the first time in terms of Royal Family's episodes? What was done for the first ever time in that episode, Queen of Sheba? First time they ever left the front room because there was a bit in the hospital.
There were.
Oh, right.
I mean, I've got all sorts on DVD because I was saying the other day that Dad's Army is my top one, and I've got it on. I bought it on iTunes, so I've got to watch it on my phone or whatever. I've got I actually originally they didn't bring out the complete collection on all on one. Originally, you had to buy each series, as they came out, and a few discs ran out of gas. Didn't work anymore because I watched them that many times. So I had to buy it on the complete collection on DVD. But that's definitely my favourite. But I was saying that Goodnight Sweetheart's one of my favourites as well.
I like.
I've watched some of them episodes about 5-6 times.
I like Max and Paddy as well.
Max and Paddy.
Yeah, I'll watch that possibly once. I quite like the one with Noddy Alder. When they nick it at the end, don't they, when he's in the pub?
Yeah.
I mean, some of the stuff in Phoenix Nights is
I've watched that.
Hilarious.
Again,
I need to probably buy that at some point.
Phoenix Nights.
I mean, the stuff with the Keith Lard episode. Everything's so funny about that, and yeah.
A lot of stuff Peter Kay did was class.
What he bummed a dog? Keith Lard, is that right?
Yeah, that's
bummed
it.
a dog, didn't he, or something?
No smoke without fire, Keith. And he starts he goes, he's on about, I've got a friend in America, he sent me this. There's some sick bastards out there, and he starts reading lyrics of being burned, disco inferno. I mean, there's a line about 5 stories high or something.
Yeah, there is that.
Yeah.
Good, that. Good.
One of the best bits was right at the beginning when he couldn't get a drink and he was in a wheelchair, so he took flowers out at that.
But then he kept that
it
all the way through. And it's little bits like that what are just brilliant. That when he's when he gets off with that and he's going up stairlift, what the things I'm going to do to you it's just brilliant. And that when he gets stuck on stairlift's funny. All night and he I went, what's his name? His mate. Oh, what's his name?
Jerry
the Berry. When Jerry comes in next morning and he opens the door, he's like, oh! And then next scene it shows you them in office. And one of the lads he says something like, you were stuck on stairlift all night. I bet you just totally innocently.
The bit where
and he turns right to Jerry and went, who's the mouth? It was just so funny, that one.
Have you I won't tell the joke, but the Jim Bowen, from Bullseye, he obviously was a actual comedian as well as a TV host. And it's on YouTube where they did a stage thing, obviously, comedy hour or whatever, and he tells a story about an episode of Bullseye which he said never got broadcast, and there were 2 Barnsley miners, a couple, and 2 Irish fellas, and the Barnsley miners, he says it were down miners' strike, so they've won 150 quid.
Right.
And so do you want to take the money or do you want to gamble? And you could win whatever behind the thing, which in them days could have been a yacht, couldn't it? Like,
Could have been a boat, yeah.
Speedboat.
Been all right,
yeah.
party back.
So anyway, and so he says to the audience when he's telling this story, he says, "But you've got to remember, this is minus right, 150 quid, Barnsley minus. It's a lot of money. So it comes to the thing. So do you want to take the money? Take the fucking money!" Somebody shouted from audience. Somebody in the audience, yeah, take the fucking money!
His wife.
And he goes, "Yes, we've had a great day, Jim, but it's a lot of money, £150. We're gonna take the money. Thanks very much." They get the couple back on. Right, do you want your £150? Obviously they won 90, say. Do you want to take the money or do you want to gamble? Jim, we've had a lovely day. We'll take the money. We're not going to gamble. So they had to get the two Irish fellas back on who hadn't done very well. I'll leave it there. Anybody who wants to watch the rest of it.
I remember, you know, like you're flicking through channels and something comes up and you think, oh, it's like $6 Million Man. I'll think,
Yeah.
someday I'll think, I'll watch that. And you look at it, you think, how can I even ever even? And I remember once watching it come up, and it tells you when you're clicking through them, Series 1, Episode 5, and the first ever series of Bullseye, first ever episode of Bullseye come on. So I thought, I'll watch this, and like you've just said, I think first couple won about 100 quid and took it. Second couple won about 40 quid and took it, and third couple come back. But prize board, it was like a silver cutlery and a toaster.
That's right.
Thinking what? Oh, I mean, it must have been in its 70s, but it was just so funny watching it, taking 40 quid and saying that, yeah, I've had a great day.
Oh, now
we'll take it.
Now it's a $250,000. What about? I'll tell you what. I keep seeing on Facebook clips of that Steel of Split or Steel, Jasper Carrott. Because I have seen it, but it's hard.
Golden Balls.
It's hard to watch that programme because there's some quite naughty stuff goes on, isn't there?
Yeah, called Golden Balls.
And I don't know how much it was, but let's just say it was 35 grand, and they've agreed they're going to split it. And I think it was a woman who stole it, and you can watch the other bloke across the thing. He's like, I'm going to kill her, and you can
happened a few times.
imagine when camera right finish cut with filming. You can imagine calling other people all sorts of names, can't you?
When I used to do race nights for kids for sponsorship and fundraising, and at end we used to do a stand-up bingo, and at end I used to always do Split or Steal, and I used to like it, and I said, right, do you want to split it? You know, you get the money, but if one splits, if you both steal, you lose it all, and all money goes to the club. And honestly, I did it about 6 times, and every time everybody just used to steal, so what money just used to come back to
club were doing.
So club used to might be like 50 quid.
That's quite a good
we used to do it every
fundraising
single
tactic.
time, and it used to be a good laugh.
So going back to two comedians who I like, which you'll be surprised by. So I've seen Jasper Carrott because I used to watch the Detectives when I was younger. With Robert Powell.
Robert Powell, yeah.
I think they're a little bit dated now, but I think I bought my dad it on DVD of a month on it, either Christmas or birthday. But we've seen Jasper Carrott in Harrogate with ELO singer or one of the band members. He's big mates with him because I think they're both from Birmingham.
Yeah.
But obviously, I think it ends with him doing Funky Moped.
He did have a song in chat.
There's a joke, and I can't remember if I'll get this particularly right. What I found funny, and I told people it for a few weeks about a blind man doing a bungee jump, and then something to do with I've never heard a dog scream at, you know, like so many things. But and the other one I like, but believe it or not, Freddie Starr.
Freddie Starr.
Have you seen the Vincent stuff with slowed down music?
Yeah.
When he's going, because obviously he's making it out like he's miming.
He used to do it. Yeah, he used to do it like he did.
So he'd go with Mike. He'd go tips, and then he'd start the song, which I can't remember how it starts, and then he'd be like looking what was happening with tapes, with arms out. And then there's one bit where he goes, there's a line in Vincent, which is it catch the air or something like that. Catch the breeze. It's Don McLean's Vincent song. And he's going catch the breeze, and he's like gasping it. I can't do it quite high up because I can't, but grasping at thin air. And he's like looking, because he can't say the lyric because it's not coming out.
Well,
Billy, that never fails, lad.
Has he nodded off?
He's gone.
Billy's
gone.
blowing bubbles.
Never fails.
It's around about the same time as when we went to see Robin Asquith. We went to see Freddie Starr but I think that were in Blackpool, that wasn't in Yarmouth. I'm sure it were in Blackpool.
Have you seen the interview he did with Matt? Have you seen that interview on? It's on YouTube with Parkinson and Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali found him hilarious, didn't he?
Was Freddie on with I remember Muhammad Ali.
Because he does that.
Freddie Starr on the same time.
Yeah, because he does
that joke about
it's the Running Bear song what he does, and then he goes and talks to him.
I thought it was that when he made him jump with.
Oh yeah, he made him. Yeah, he made him jump, didn't he? Because he had him telling that story, didn't he?
Yeah, I had that. Yeah.
Well, you and all that.
Yeah.
But it really drew you in that story, didn't it?
Yeah, I've always liked Freddie Starr since I was.
He was a good singer, eh?
Yeah, he did. He did a couple of albums.
Yeah.
There's a video on YouTube, Freddie Starr. Probably watched it during lockdown, where it's a full hour, no joke. Obviously, maybe a couple of jokes related to songs between, but a full hour of Freddie Starr as Elvis, and he did a version of I Can't Help Believing.
Well, they all did though, didn't they? Even such as Bob Monkhouse and them.
Yeah, Bob Monkhouse.
They were all massive stand-up comedians.
Well,
working. Did you know what Sid James's background was?
I said he was my favourite.
My favourite. He was one of my favourites.
All right, both.
But he was born in South Africa.
Right.
And ended up during war touring with a bit like they did on It Ain't Half Up.
Yeah,
And he toured all North Africa, obviously with British Army. And that's how he got his grounding. No idea about it before then. But that's how he got his grounding, and then came across to UK and got bit parts, and then ended up in a couple of films, and then Carry On films took off. So that's where he got it from. But equally, his mate, he was classically trained.
Kenneth Williams.
Ken Williams, yeah.
Have you got a favourite sitcom, Billy?
No.
Said a word in this conversation. I watched one thing. I think it's a little bit dated, but a few episodes are pretty good. To Man of Born, I watched that.
Oh, with
Well,
Penelope
that.
Keith.
Well, she's another excellent actress.
She was on other one and all. One of
Good
Tix's
Life.
The Good Life.
That's very dated. Good Life. I mean, another one I do like, which is connected to Good Life, and I bought the DVD. Well, I've got loads on DVD, loads of comedy stuff. Oh, we're going past South Kirby's ground, aren't we? Penelope Keith, sorry, Richard Bryars, Ever Decreasing Circles.
He was in thinking, oh, Good Life, wasn't he?
Yeah, but Ever Decreasing Circles is pretty funny.
Tell you what were good, and I watched it the other night. Porridge.
Oh yeah, that was one at first.
Going straight.
That was
Porridge,
one at first ones I got into comedies when I was at 11.
It was filmed the other day when they had football.
I showed you that picture, didn't I? I said last Saturday. I said, "What's that? What's this off?"
Well, film were on
Yeah.
Wednesday. It were on this
No,
week.
I showed you that picture, didn't I? Because
Yeah,
he went
you
to
did, yeah.
Fulton Mackay and Governor.
Yeah.
And who played his son in Porridge or Going Straight?
Nicholas Lyndhurst.
Yeah, you've got him.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't really want in it much, was he?
They were like Billy, he didn't come downstairs while they were
What were
nice.
the other sitcom? Because he was really dopey, wasn't he? In the Going Straight, Nicholas Lyndhurst.
Yeah.
What were the other sitcom?
Butterflies.
Yeah, Butterflies are in that.
I remember in Porridge when Del Boy played
David Jason,
old man
Eh.
in bed next to him. That were important. And David Jason had only been young then.
So that.
But he played like a 90-year-old man.
So Rebecca Lacey's dad, Ronald, played the character they didn't like, him who they accused of nicking that money.
Right.
They had a mock trial because the judge ended up in the cell, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he ended up getting released, did Ronald Lacey's character. But David Jason's character told him about a loot, didn't he? Buried somewhere.
Like
And they listened to radio.
pitch,
Now,
you know,
obviously,
United.
yeah, but which ground actually were it?
Ellen Road?
No,
Wasn't it not
it
Ellen?
wasn't actually filmed at Ellen Road.
Oh, right.
But you got to think about where Porridge is filmed. It's filmed in London, isn't it? So they're not going to drive to Leeds.
Yeah, so it'd been something like
QPR, I think. Somebody might correct us, but QPR.
Oh, floodlights come on, didn't they?
Yeah.
Just in the middle of the pitch.
And then they're listening on radio and they're
X marks the spot.
A man,
at centre spot.
a man has been found digging up United's home pitch.
Road closed.
Oh, access
Resident
only.
Access only.
Well, we'll try it, shall
Try,
we? We need access.
We've got a bit of time. Because last time we came to a game here, didn't we, Terry? We were running late.
There's no access through there.
So you have to go through Kirby. It's not too bad, is it?
I'm not sure if I know where, James. You may have to help me on that one.
No, going back to Porridge though, you know what only thing when you watch it? I know I was obviously born years later after it being on, but it's a little bit. You look at Richard Beckinsale and you think, what could have been?
Yeah.
You know, like he was 31.
Yeah.
I think he died in 1979. And there's that clip of Ronnie Barker winning Best Comedy Actor for Going Straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you like look at that and you think, chuffing it. And it's so sad because like his wife had gone away for the weekend, and I think it was a family friend who'd gone round to just see him.
But what did he die of?
Heart attack, heart condition.
Was it?
Yeah. But like you look at that and just think, what might have been? But yeah, I mean, he was meant to be in Rising. I watched the Rising Damp film. You know, doing more about it.
Rising Damp were alright.
Nope.
Why has it said that? Fantastic for all.
Have you ever used any Lovewood on anybody?
Any what?
Do you remember it from film? Lovewood.
No. From
It-
what?
Ri-
From Rising Down?
When he says to him, "There's a trick in Africa."
Oh, he was funny in that.
Don Warrington,
Don Warrington.
he's only 72. He's in Death in Paradise, yeah. I was having a look the other day, but he says Rigsby says to him something along the lines of about because he was trying to woo Miss Jones, wasn't he? And he says to him, "What trick do you use?" And he goes, "Well, we African we use Lovewood." And he goes, "Have you got any?" "Yeah, just bear with me a sec." And he pulls it off back of his wardrobe. And then he sets it for fire, doesn't he? Like, and then he's going like that, and she's going, and he's going like, "Oh, I can feel a fire coming on." You go left here by Morrison's, don't you?
Can't do.
Diverting traffic straight on.
Can't go that way because ground's that way.
Well, I've always gone that way. Oh, I know where we are.
You turn
You turn right here. Yeah, because if we'd carried on, you know, the road right and left,
Oh, you bring
we'd
it
have just
down
brought you
here.
here. So
Yeah.
I went to an event there. It's a hotel that for weddings and stuff.
This is where we were last week, me and Billy.
Yeah, police station's there.
Is that the police station?
Yeah, believe it or not. I can't remember the name of that hotel there, but I was there the other week. You know what day after Euro final? It was that morning. I was absolutely bouncing off. I hadn't had out to drink night before, but I was absolutely bouncing off ceilings. I hadn't had any sleep.
I didn't know that was a police station.
Well, I didn't realise till I parked outside it. But he were happy for policeman was stood outside it at the time, and he said, "Oh, park wherever you like."
I'll just get a ticket.
No, we're all right with the. I don't know if you know her, Paul. Sarah Wood. I was stood with Sarah Wood from Sheffield FA. Well, she works for Whitfield Council now. Well, she works at Yorkshire Sport Foundation. But she, I didn't have a clue where we were going. She didn't, so I pulled up behind her, and then we ended up. Well, I asked the police officer. She was a bit scared to ask the police officer, so we parked there.
So she packed in with a fair then?
Yeah, she got a job at Yorkshire Sport Foundation.
Right.
Chip shop down there, which is Shep took me. It's not that one.
It's meant to be one at best around it is.
It's the hole in the wall, I think.
That's
they
it,
call
yeah.
It is a red. Shep took me when I was at home. And fish were like, it was best chip shop I've ever been.
Yeah.
Does I know where we're going from here?
They just got it road straight round.
We talking about.
This rain's got a bit heavy, hasn't it?
Tell you what it is, it's going to ruin us. Going to have to do washing again, I'm afraid. I've got to South Elmsall. Used to have a shop, a clothes shop in here. I fitted it all out for her. That used to be on here. Sports shop, Jack Green's.
Oh yeah, Russ Green. Russ Green.
Oh, you go to end of here and turn right to Frick.
Yeah. So there's we've got the library coming up on left, Aldi. Doctor's surgery's here.
Ah, you do a lot of your networking then?
Go up there if you want. Go here. Turn right here.
Just take your head.
Yeah.
My sister's shop was just further up there.
So yeah, South Elmsall Town Council buildings up.
I hope they're not just going to take me to some random place and go, and then you go there and I once had a...
That's where I park up for me. If I get a sandwich on a Wednesday, that's where I park up.
Right, cheers, mate.
Cafe's in there.
Are we right
Cafe.
here?
Yeah, you're right.
So they're a creature of habit then, James.
Well, no, I don't go every Wednesday.
All right.
It depends on what I'm doing afterwards. If you've got all these midweek games, I tend not to bother about it.
Carlton Junior?
No, he just likes to go to McDonald's then.
In their club round here somewhere?
No, that's right, left, and then another right uphill.
Oh, right, okay.
So,
There!
hey?
Bullseye!
Oh, Bullseye, yeah.
That's boat from Miners.
I'll have to try and get that on way back. So, we're here. There doesn't seem to be all happening actually. They're surely not on Country Park.
10 to.
Must be on Country Park.
We'll be able to see from here. There's no on there, it's 10 to now.
Must be on Park.
Can we park in here?
I think we do, don't we? We've done last time.
I saw it advertised and they were definitely on. It said this pitch.
But whose fault will that be, James?
Internet.
Well, unless they've took the view week forecast or
Yeah,
something.
could have done.
You can't blame James for that, Billy.
No.
You're out of order, mate.
Oh, they're actually in there.
Oh, there's people at stand.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I'll go pull round.
Having said that, it's near kick-off time, isn't it?
So they're probably changing the way to come out.
But it did look a bit dead, didn't it? Oh, Ben Knox is here, Billy.
Is he having a
Ben,
game
what's
on
he
video?
doing watching Elmsall? What's he doing? Watching Are you watching Elmsall, Ben?
He wants to know how you got on Thursday.
You know, I didn't know what well was playing. I thought he really trained a bastard player.
What did they do? Just think a bit long ball?
Not really. We just fucking bored.
Right, one of them games.
mention this morning, Ben.
Yeah,
what?
Ben Knox sin binning department.
I got sim binned. Chaddy got sim binned.
He's walking football.
Somebody walked up to him and went like that and dragged him off pitch and went, come on, Knox it. Actually, it wasn't.
Did you expect to see us here?
I don't know. I didn't know where you were going to end up.
He was trying to work out where we ought to be.
Ben.
But you never lost to Risby before, had you?
3 Point Lane you've played. 3 Point
They were
Lane.
fucking cheering like we won World Cup afterwards.
Well, there.
Did they do the same? Did they just
We're on Twitter, they were like, the curse is finally over because they just never beat us.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Have you got a favourite British comedy, Ben, out of interest?
Favourite British comedy? I don't know. I like the UK office as well as the US office.
UK office one.
Oh, we never mentioned that. Well, that Royal Family.
Oh, I love, yeah, Royal Family's class.
Max and Paddy?
Yeah. Max Barrett,
Phoenix
Nights.
Night.
Yeah,
Porridge.
Porridge.
You'll not remember porridge.
Fucking breakfast.
Dad went to be born when Porridge was on about.
No,
Frost Report.
no. I was born in '98, me, James.
Monty Python, no.
No, I didn't.
That's all right. Why do you make a few of these? They're brilliant, them two. So they could be a comedy at them.
Ah, they are.
Callum Smith and Kieran Bradley.
Yeah.
Definitely they could.
But what have you noticed another fact about Thursday night as well? About Simon Chadburn's impact on it.
What, cliche?
I know.
You're obsessed with that, you.
It's 10 years since Dave Blake took charge of Elmsall.
I saw it yesterday. And the thing was something like, not done bad to say we weren't even going to get a side together. A good point. I saw it on Summit today. Has not lost any before the game, Dave, surely.
Making sure we have lost one. Yeah, boys, you
All
alright?
right.
Right.
Have a good holiday.
Yeah, we're bang on, mate. Yeah, bang on. You've had a good few results, haven't
James has just informed me it was the 10th anniversary yesterday.
Well, yeah.
I
didn't realise until it came up on me.
You know Titch is coming, don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna knock him
He's
out.
been. What did you think? What did you think of the video?
Yeah, it was funny, mate. It was funny. Don't worry, I won't offend you.
It took him a few weeks to get over it.
No. Lads enjoyed it.
What would you do, Dave? What would you do with this
Yours
gate?
is nice as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Go for it, green and
Greening's good.
Dave, this gate here, is it openable?
You knew that. You knew. It was all.
Are you definitely all right opening this?
I can't believe you really. I'll teach you. No, it's not hard. I agree with it. Because that's...
Finishing start!
Finish.
You know, if you were like really pressed on your favourite one-well main player, who would you go for?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I don't know, because it depends What do you mean?
Well, have you got like a favourite?
Because obviously Ryan Grove gets your goals. This year Ben started encouraging a bit more instead of shouting at people. So, I've always liked Alex Good.
So he's your favourite Woodwell main player?
Yeah.
Fuck off, Bill.
Oh, they're here. They're here. Ben, you know you're getting recognised in places. Is anywhere else with you at the minute, other than supermarket?
Well, that striker we played against for Swinton, they're 9, young lad. We played against him Sunday before, Sunday side, and he said that he's seen me on TikTok, so.
Hi Ben.
You were in the Ben Knox sin binning zone today, weren't you?
First person to go in twice.
Man out of your heart.
So, Elmsall are 1-0 down. Tactically, you're Dave Blake. What would you do? If it were Dave Blake, you know him inside out.
But Dave's priority will be what he's going to eat next.
So you don't think he'll be thinking...
Yeah, look at him, he's having a drink now, just zoom in on him.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Look at Cole, how he drinks. Oh, it's a good thrown back. Ask what the fuck has he got on his feet? That's what I want to know. Here we see Kong analysing the game. Look how he pivots. He swivels. He's concentrating.
Who's the licensed officer?
No idea. I'm getting told those.
She's there, Babs.
Yeah. I said that the wags are all up there, aren't they?
Tony said you can get through. Right to end.
That's in.
Right got word for it. Why the fuck has I just come down here when it says road closed? I said, well, you fucking said have a go. I fucking didn't.
He said have a go without any knowledge.
You
get through this estate here. That's what it says dead end. Well, that can get. Just go through the fence.
He said,
It's not a scene of some mothers do have them.
he says it's down to you.
The good ones, some others do have them.
He said, what was your phone like when we put that picture on? I bet you've had some messages, haven't you?
I've had some lots of messages, lots of people that didn't really know. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice to get a lot of messages saying get well soon and.
Because on Twitter there's some actual players who've commented, isn't there? Ex-players.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? When I spent years getting abused by him, but then all of a sudden. They say I'm a decent person. Maybe I weren't that bad as a referee.
It might just be a person that nice. It's just when they got his line.
It's going to put that black kit on.
So we just contacted Sheffield and Hallamshire.
Who've contacted us.
They said if negative comments get going on, they will fine anybody associated with our club.
Right, and players could get banned if they're commenting.
Oh, he's got to go.
I think it might go yellow just because of the distance to goal. No, he's done it. Fair play. Fair play.
No headbutt him.
He's agile. He's determined. Probably what I didn't know once, I says, found this brolly, right? And I set brolly up in fucking cubicle. I says, don't wait. I says, where am I going? He says, fucking shite. I says, don't wait first two. I says, it's fucking pandemonium. Go in third. So he went in third and brolly shut out. He says, who the fuck's put brolly in there?
Wouldn't they have fit me if they'd have got him off from them shop? So we've got that, I don't know if you can see it, but that looked
No raffle, man, is there?
Will he get in starting lineup?
Yeah, because Aaron Tate's not here.
James, can I say something then? Well, what about when you come here and we let you come back in our changing room?
Good point, Billy. It's a good point.
What about old Copker lads when they played the week? I didn't see you fucking saying out to them.
See, you're right.
Next, we were there, Mount Cup. Go on.
I can't remember.
First time he's ever been speechless.
I can't remember.
Oh, I can't remember 2 weeks ago.
It's a few weeks ago.
No, Wednesday night, Azza's Charlotte works, so Azza's got kids. And he has played a couple of Wednesdays, 6 o'clockers, but it's an 8-7 kick-off. Azza will not be here on Wednesday. But that ain't to say that Skipper wouldn't have got straight back in.
But what about bringing Ben Knox for childcare reasons? He could look after Azza's kids.
I don't think that Azza...
I can remember.
He's quite good with kids.
I can remember.
I think he'd be a good nursery nurse.
Posting
Yeah, James, I can film some up there. Look. There's a man walking his dog.
I know.
Well, it's a nice walk to walk your dog.
It definitely is, yeah. If you had a dog, you'd walk one, wouldn't you?
If I had a dog, that's what I'd do.
I bet you were gutted this morning, weren't you, at football card?
No, my mate's won it.
Oh, you
I'm gonna be highly ecstatic,
haven't got it money though, he says.
He's told me and Matthew he's paying this afternoon.
First drinks are on
Although I'm not here, the fucking bastard. That's why he's getting them.
Where's Taff? What happened last time you played here?
Me? What, when I scored from about 40 yards? But going back to your original question, I think Ben will have one more sin bin. He had one last year. In fact, he had one last game of last season and one first game of this season, or near it first.
No.
Who won it last game of the season? Penniston.
And what have you?
I played every minute of the season.
What do you think? What do your mum and dad think about these sin binnings? They must be a bit embarrassed, won't they? Your dad called you an idiot.
Does he watch videos?
No.
What's your Jamie think to sin bins?
He just calls me a dickhead. He just laughs at me. But he's as bad, Jamie.
So you brought a bit of embarrassment on family then, basically.
Jamie's embarrassment. Okay.
Ben, you know, as a stag do to Benidorm, where you going?
No.
You're not a Benidorm fan?
No, I'm not an Aaron Tate. I've got before. I've spent a week in fucking Chernobyl than we have.
Have you been to Benidorm before?
No. Did I hear him on video the other day? As he goes, I'm not coming to Benidorm. He went, no, I've been before. He went, I can fucking go again. Trip that was, I could go.
Bear in mind he didn't go to the 2 Whitby and Halifax trips. Billy says he's off to Benidorm.
So, because I'm busy.
Could
No,
be
not me, Benidorm.
could be dangerous.
Tell me what Billy will do if he goes. He'll probably go and partake in a session with Miss Vicky.
Oh, Sticky Vicky.
I'll roll and get out.
Looking at beach, Dave now.
Never going to trap free.
You had a dog or something?
What's he just said? What did you just say? Tell that to Teddy. Never going to trap free.
Is it anything to do with umbrellas?
Put a brolly in it, won't there? What's this? Are you not looking?
Frosty scored 4.
Yeah.
For a night match.
B-squared.
Parachute, it looks like.
I still want
Would you ever wear a pink top like this, Ben?
No.
Would you ever wear one?
No, I would not. What, because he can't score? That's been a bit before, man.
He probably.
26.
Does his wife. Oh!
He's not.
It's a great ball.
Finish it, Lucas! Finish it!
I think I'll get him mowing lawn.
Ben, what do you think to the idea of you coming and refereeing walking football?
I'm not pretty Paul out of the job. When is it? Saturday morning?
Could we get you there one week? Because I think it'd be good entertainment, you refereeing.
I'll send Billy Taylor up. What time do you start at? Probably make it 1 week.
Before in a pizza up.
What are you saying? He's on phones at pizza?
Pizza up. Kebab pizza.
What would you say Dave Blake's favourite takeaway was?
Fish and chips.
That was his favourite takeaway? Well, that's it.
Come on, Richard. Are we off?
Where are we going?
I need to take these back. I need to take them back.
Right, see you later. See you, Leon. See you later. See you, Dave. See you later. How are you going? Are you alright? I thought we were alright.
I mean, they've played with 9 men.
When he got sent off, did it, right?
But, you know.
All right.
No, we just no game.
So we've been a bit worried about you though, Tony.
Last time we saw you, I was badly that day, wasn't I? Oh, me? Yeah. Right.
It was 2 hours after we saw you, wasn't it? Yeah. What did you do? Start having a bust-up between pair? Did you start fighting?
Yeah. It would have stayed for bar.
To be fair, there's many a time I've wanted to smack you.
So I take it you're all.
I know I've come second.
I take it you're fully recovered.
Getting there slowly.
He's getting there.
You caused game to be abandoned though, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, well, that friend.
Is that your claim to fame then? That you're getting the game abandoned?
No, I've done it before it passed.
You've done it before.
So if things aren't going right, they just kicks off and gets game abandoned.
Tony, where are you? We need game off. Anyway, good to see you.
Yes, yeah.
Right, we're all right. That got us out of the house for an hour, hasn't it?
Well, I think it's good, you know, seeing Ben and Ultras, or some Ultras it were.
Everyone we go to Benton's up to, doesn't he?
One thing we have to find out where it is, Mackenzie Walker's Barbers.
That day, so we were all right, but I don't know what we'd have done if
Who's that, Terry? Is it?
Where they going?
Oh, he's ringing us.
Hey up, Matt, where you going?
We're going to Queen Vic in Darfield for a pint if we're not coming back.
All right, we'll call there then.
I guessed as much.
All right, man.
Right, see you up there. Right, ta-ra.
So where we're going? Queen Vic in Darfield.
Yeah.
That's there for Billy and Martin's
Yeah,
old pub.
Martin's old club, mate.
Billy, are you going to be alright in Queen Vic, or do you want to stay in car?
Why would I want to stay in car? When I probably know more people in there than you do.
Oh, what about
Slavel will be probably in
Slavel? Oh, it's that pub, innit?
Kieran, Kyle.
Ah, but
Yeah, they'll not be interested.
James knows Slav, so you can't see no more
Yeah, I know
people
Slav,
than
yeah.
James.
But you don't know Kieran and Kyle.
What about Sam Aykroyd? Will he be in there?
Billy doesn't know what that
Depends
is.
if he's been at Barnsley.
I don't know Sam, does that, Billy?
Yeah.
All right.
What about Dave Smith?
Doesn't know him.
Don't know him. I don't make things up, me, mate.
All right.
Where
Yeah,
is
it's a nice pub, but you'll like some quotes on walls, just proper daft, like old Yorkshire quotes.
Here we are, Queen Victoria. Actually, we've actually had these on the video, actually, haven't we? They've been on our channel.
Have we?
Yeah, Old Cup final.
Ah, when James were
So I know a few more than you realise, Billy.
but the one, I say,
Well, I know a few.
when I were helping slabbing that other one.
Yeah, but I'm going to go to Biggins, Billy. Where were you that night?
Ah, that's a good point, that Billy. So when he goes in here, they might all say.
The might as you did that video.
Rob.
Has he seen somebody know? Has he seen somebody knows already?
Billy's already dropped on. I bet he even got it covered, he knows somebody.
Who does he know?
We've been to watch it there.
Have you?
So come back.
Yeah, man. It's nice to see you anyway.
Yeah, same to you.
See, he knows everybody, Billy.
That one on the other side, Tony.
So how often do you come in here, Toddy?
This used to be Matt's local, this.
Who's local?
Matt, nearly.
Matt Naylor.
Yeah. I'm only calling the people in this way.
Can you remember the name of the Poland keeper from the 73 England game?
Tomaszewski.
And what did Brian Clough call him?
Leslie,
Have they scored?
No, they're just saying Barnsley put that.
Oh, people have said it and there's had a go at James. I don't know, tough is that?
Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace.
I'd say that to laugh.
Oh, Smile.
He was driving though.
He does drive.
Because he tends videos all day.
Well, he must have got a job with iSauce. Frosty went, didn't even know he was working with us, you know what I mean? So I took him round, I says, Mark, we know he applied for a new job this week, hasn't he? I went, He says, meet the gaffer. Frosty straight in.
Didn't you know?
They didn't know.
They didn't Mark know either?
No, they didn't know. Well, Frosty had seen him come up and he said, I think it's him.
Because he'd refereed under 12's game last week.
How come he's become a referee and all that?
He's also a kestrel saver.
He is.
A fireman.
Diver.
Michael Porter. Michael.
Arsonist.
Arrogant to score. That's really better.
Matt, you're in 92nd minute.
I've just said, that game's let me bet down, both teams to score.
So you need Arrogant to score now in 93rd minute?
Yes, you can't catch
Tell you
that.
what, you like it. What do we say? I don't want to cut this out razor sharp.
Go to Debenhams in Solihull. Though people are swearing next so they can come out for 2 minutes.
That's ridiculous.
That's actually ridiculous, people.
If that happened again, for me, they should.
Straight red.
Just so they don't have to play it next to swearing, so they can come out and stand and get on video.
In fact, I tell you what would be another good
And I
rule.
tell you what, you have to find him, £40.
I tell you what would be a good. Swearing.
I like that one, it's a good one that.
Swearing, sin bin, and from the sin bin, you've got to go in the nets when you've come back on.
Oh, yes.
So you have 2 minutes in sin bin, and then you've got to.
Callum Whelan scored.
Miffy were quiet this morning as well. I think that's where, because his language is quite deplorable at times.
Because he owes me 80 pence from last week. He slipped me £2.20 because he usually puts it in top of tray for £8, and he slipped me £2.20 because tray weren't out, so he's quieting him this week because he infected
somebody's put a 50 cents in and pretended it was a pound.
I've told you, Paul.
Have you got any?
He's got to go.
Is there?
No, it's got to be. Just tell him, win at 5 and you've got a chance of winning.
Just tell us, Bill, now.
When was last time Barnsley won at home? It will maybe. It could be February, couldn't it? Oh, they've won. They've won. Look at Martin Devaney, he's happy.
We'll be happy today.
Trophy's that. David,
we won about 5-1. Andy Gay got 3.
and we gave it to Kelvin.
Man of the match award, Kelvin Bunn Woodall went. Fuck off, he went. Fuck off thee, Woodall. Mayoress were at side of it.
Who would announce it man at match? Who announced man at match then? Who announced man at match?
Alan Hardy. Yeah. Alan Hardy used to talk like that. Man of the match award is Kelvin Bunn. They were called Kevin Bunn. And Woodall went, get fucked. From back he went, fuck off thee, Woodall.
I'm going to go from field.
What's going on
Toby's here.
So they got dressed up like what's going off here?
What's he come as? What's he come as?
Somebody else that knows.
So how would you sum up the day, Terry?
It's been a good day, that. I ain't seen Paul for years. He was a steady full back, Paul.
So it's back to the main now.
Yeah.